Brandon, Little NC Farmer, coming back to you again today. And guys, you can see what we've been doing. We've been planting peas. Now, we didn't show that part, actually planting them, but me and my dad, we got the rows, well, I got the rows fixed up, and he actually used a little push planter and went down through, planted them. And we are planting, I think these are Mississippi purple hulls. Now, I'm not 100% sure, not the pink eye purple hulls, just Mississippi purple hulls. They're a little bit bigger pea. They what I had last year. Now, I did have some of the pink eyes and they done good. They actually came off first, but then the Mississippi purple hull came next, and they're a little bit bigger pea. They're big boys, all I call them, or that's what they were referred to where I got my seeds. Another thing, I did plant some seed from the year 2020. I don't know, can't remember. I know I've got some video footage of those. If I can find it, I'll probably stick a card at the end of this video or something, referring back to those, maybe canning them. I know I've got one canning them. But we had the Texas big boys and we had the Mississippi purple hulls. And some of the seed that I planted last year, that's where they came from, was that year. And so, but what I've got here, I've got 5 rows. There's 3 long rows and then 2 short ones. Gets under that pecan tree, they're not that well. And we did go out and we put some in amongst the corn, or I put not peas, but I put some Cherokee tan pumpkins out here in with the corn. And guys, that corn is beautiful, and it's, believe it or not, since I top dressed it, I wished I'd have had a video of that, because I used my dad's tractor. It sets up just a little higher, and we top dressed it. I did snap off, I lost just a few, not many, but we got it top dressed, and it's not really had no rain on it amount to anything since. But according to the forecast, we are between now and next Saturday. Today is June the 19th, Monday. We are supposed to get 5 to 6 inches of rain. We'll see. I sure hope they're right, because as you can see, that corn is beginning to twist some in the heat of the day, and it does need some, but it goes back normal of an evening, so it's not hurting. But by the end of the week, if it don't get none, it will be. But guys, it is so beautiful. I mean, it's up about chest high on me. Of course, I know I've got it bedded up, and that makes a difference. Let me set the camera down and I'll walk out there. As you can see, that's probably about, I don't know, shoulder high, some of it. But there again, it is bedded up, so that makes a difference as well. I bedded all this up. I debated on not to, but then they were talking about we would get all that rain, and I said, sure as I don't, it'll flood in here, because this is on a hillside. Don't show up that well on camera, but it's tend to wash going this way. And so it's bedded up now, so hopefully I won't have my seed all scattered out in amongst this corn. But we'll walk down here. I hope it came through on the video all right, but I went down and cultivated my peppers and my watermelons. The cantaloupes hadn't done any good, so it's getting a little late to plant those, and I'm not going to mess with it. But let's look at my sweet potatoes. You saw those, and guys, they are just going to town. I mean, they're looking great. And you've seen me throw a little dirt to them. They'll probably get maybe one more plowing, and that'll be it. Now right over here, I've got just a few. Don't know how well you can see it. Those are sprouted from some that I had last year, and so that way that they're acclimated to this area now. But I'm hoping that it'll finish. But I was real pleased that I got 2 rows. I wasn't expecting that I got that many because I bought these. Georgia Reds is what I've been told that they are. They've got a forked looking leaf to them. That's what the gentleman out at Southern States told me that they were. They were red. They're a red sweet potato. So I hope they do well. And I managed to get, this is a row of the Texas Big Boys, if I'm not mistaken now, if I don't have my seeds mixed up, that we planted. They have a yellow hull to them. And then I've got a row of Jade bush beans over there, that last row. That's what it is. But guys, I really like the way my setup is on bedding those rows up. That's working out great for me. And so if you don't have a Farmall and you've got a tractor like mine, and if you've got a V-type 1-row cultivator, that is a way that you can do it. And so it looks like I may have plowed one up right there. Hopefully it'll make it. I got into it a little bit. It's actually out of the center of the row. But I get some rain on it. But let's walk down and look at the peppers. And they're needing rain, but that's my pepper plants. I started those from seed. I did put a little nitrogen on those. They probably wouldn't hurt to have some more. And I've got 2 down there. I don't know how well they're showing up, of cantaloupes. But now this is the row of watermelon. It's got some grass in it, but hopefully they'll take over and start drowning the grass out. But they're looking healthy now. The nights have warmed up. This is a stray potato. Guys, I want to tell you something about that. My dad, it's been years since there was any potatoes. There are rogue potatoes coming up everywhere in this field. That shows you how long they can stay in the ground. I mean, I know it's been every bit of 4 or 5 years since he had any. See, right there's one that's came up. I mean, that's just amazing. I see a little creasy green right over there. And they're just out here everywhere. But I've got a little grass coming up in here. Hopefully I didn't destroy this watermelon. Maybe if it gets some rain on it. But there's Crimson Sweet, Georgia Rattlesnake, all in here. It's just all of what I had. And hopefully I can get some. I'd love to have me some fresh watermelon. I love my watermelon. So anyway, guys, this is Brandon, Little NC Farmer. I'm running out of battery, so I'm gonna have to hurry this thing up. And appreciate you watching. I hope you found this interesting, and we'll show you some more stuff later on. And the onions are just about done, and so hopefully we can be doing some videos regarding, or get that video ready and be out maybe in time that you could start you some if you chose to, and winter them like I do. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day, and thank you from Little NC Farmer.